Freak, what was the... No, it's What's Up Guys, Wacko Joker, and today we'll be playing Catnapped. Today is the day we start our double uploads this whole week because I lost the bet I put on myself. You reap what you sow. I have no clue what this game's about. I read it like a week ago as well, but it has nothing to do with the bet. But I think this is the princess and we're supposed to be one of these three who gotta rescue them or find them or something, whatever. We're just gonna get started and have fun. On a small balcony at the base of the Lettuce Palace stands a princess of a different land, the Cat Princess, and her servant. After much effort, they have snuck their way into the grounds of the palace undetected. Whatever. Let's see. I mean, it is medieval time, so everybody gotta sound British, right? Fudge, that sounded so corny. Whatever. Rover, what the frick? I must tell you, I am such a genius. I am the biggest, brainiest cat princess to ever live. I'm not ready for this. I'm not mature enough. Frick. I mean, I just gotta do it anyway. Of course, Your Highness. What a clever and ingenious plan. What exactly are we here to do again? To capture the Lettuce Princess, of course. To lettuce nap her. Why the frick are we the bad guys? Terrible, Your Highness. Let us hope everything goes according to plan. What the frick is this? Oh my god. Okay. I'm not doing that. It's way too early for this. How very clever, Rover. That's how you get ahead in my books. Cause head of lettuce. Okay, it took me a second to get that one. Now help me through this window. Of course, Your Highness. Oh, it's so corny. The carrot. Is that like the noble house? The princess enters through the window with a loud crash. Rover looks away to follow Her Highness, but cannot see an easy entrance. Princess, how do I enter the castle to assist you? No need! Your service is no longer needed for this mission. I'll see you back at the castle with the princess. If that is your wish, milady. He gives a low bow, and upon rising, she is nowhere to be seen. Feels pretty irresponsible. Can I wait for her outside? Surely someone will notice me standing around eventually. Oh well, I don't want to get in trouble for disobeying a princess's command. I guess I'll check out the local sites while I'm here. We're going to the carrot, right? There's no way. Okay, so we're on the Cat Princess actually view. Frick, I should have read the game because I have no idea what to expect. The Cat Princess runs down the palace halls in search of her victim. Still the villains, gotta remember. Lettuce Princess! Where are you? I demand you come out right this instant. Patricia? Frick. Alright, these names, bro. Names. Now I gotta actually look at their names because they could be puns, but they may not be. Patricia. Frick my life. Okay. Patricia, what are you doing here? You're going to be kidnapped, my fellow highness. Kidnapped? This is news to me. It's the news that I've come here personally to deliver. I'm also doing the kidnapping. I will not leave empty-handed. Did you come alone? You climbed through the window all by yourself? Yes, you see, I am so powerful I don't need any help in pulling off such a dastardly deed. It is quite impressive, don't you think? Very. So, do I have time to pack my things before we leave? I suppose. If you... These people, bro. If you absolutely, positively must. I'll make sure to be quick. Good, yes, before anyone else shows up and ruins my plans. Okay. So we're not the bad guys. That's good to know. We're not just kidnapping people. Technically, legally kidnapping, morally not. And that's all that matters sometimes, just the moral. The cat princess's servant finds himself in a small village on the outskirts of the place. There's nothing but vegetables here. No fish or mice. What the frick? There's nothing but vegetables here. No fish or mice. I don't know. It throws me off when I see the exclamation mark at the end. I said it wrong twice now. Such a shame. I should have expected as much. Serves me right, heading out on her highness's whim like that. Village girl. So you got carrots. I have no questions yet. So let's see. A visitor. No, hold on. I got this. I just gotta unlock. I gotta unlock it. I heard a Texan speak recently. I hear one speak every day. Come on. So we're leaving that part out, right? A visitor from the cat kingdom. What brings you to our little nation? I'm so sorry for everyone I offended with the country. I'm not even sure if that's gonna come out right through the mic, because I'm wearing a headset, so it could sound the same. Just felt like a holiday. The countryside is such a lovely place to unwind. Say, if I had a problem only a hero could solve, who should I seek out in this place? That would be the fabled, what the frick, rabbit hero, Aesop. Aesop? He lives at the edge of the village up on the hill, so is that his carrot house? He solved many problems, is the inspiration behind many stories. He's amazing. Thank you very much. I'll make sure to pay him a visit. I hope the misfortune that's befallen you passes quickly. What? Pardon? What the frick? Heroes are rarely sought for good reasons. Thank you. I'm more trying to take preventative measures, though. Don't worry about me. Stop. Dang, I just can't read recently. I don't know. It's probably because I've been reading more in my head than out loud. I need to practice that, I guess. Whatever. It's not me with the problem here. You guys are now missing a princess. Anyways, you sell carrots, right? Yes, of course. Hey, give me... Wait. The servant finds a small hut on the edge of town. He circles the perimeter a few times, unsure if he has the correct location. This looks like the place. Rather homely. Doesn't give the most intimidating first impression. Hello? Anyone home? Oh, frick! A visitor? What do you want? What the frick? Yeah, my voice suck balls. I'm not leaving that part in. Are you Aesop, the legendary hero? I don't know about legendary, but yes, that's me. Frick! Can't read. Okay, the servant clasped his hands in exaggerated delight. Great, your assistance has been requested at the palace. Frick! Palace! The lettuce princess needs me for something? You could say that. Not to worry you, but you should probably head to the palace at your earliest convenience. Then I will leave at once. Good. Okay, see ya. He bows before disappearing. What's a cat doing? What you mean by that? What's a cat doing delivering a message on behalf of the lettuce princess? Strange. Is that a stick? I mean, maybe he's just tough like that, but a stick? I mean, you're also at your house. Who doesn't play with sticks? Whatever. Meanwhile, the kidnapped lettuce princess is en route to the cat castle with the cat princess. Yo. You know what? This laugh reminds... I know I'm getting off track here, but this laugh reminds me of... y'all know Bow the Well? She's a VTuber, right? And she had this song called Ojo-sama, right? Wacko, put it up on screen. What you mean Ojo-sama's 5 months old? I just heard about it like last month. But yeah, and I had to remember, Ojo-sama is like a richer, older lady, right? Where am I going with this? But basically, it just clicked to me recently, like the last time I heard the song that, it's literally like a crazy sugar mama. That has nothing to do with this. I just really wanted to get that out to the world, because when you discover something, you gotta let other people know. But whatever. My dastardly scheme has succeeded. Aren't you impressed by this carriage? Isn't it so luxurious? It's very comfy, yes. Thank you for the window seat. The view is gorgeous. Not a problem. You see, I am very accommodating and beautiful, as you as you are now learning. But perhaps during your time being kidnapped, we could look at more gorgeous views, like on a walk or a picnic. Do I have a choice in the matter? Well, I wouldn't force you. I'm sorry, what the frick are you getting cold feet for now? If you really didn't want to, but I thought it would be a nice idea. I'd love to, Patricia. Excellent! The cat princess stands up in her seat. Carriage driver, I must implore you to go faster. I must get home at once. Yes, your highness, right away. Oh, I don't mind a more gentle ride. The vegetable kingdom is known for its natural sights. A gentle ride gives us more time to enjoy the view, does it not? Ah, yes, of course. What a brilliant idea, your highness. Truly a princess who enjoys the little things, much like myself. Never mind, carriage driver. You must instead go slower. Slower! Yes, your highness, right away. So, why... Hold on. Let's read this first. The little rabbit sneaks into the palace and looks for traces of the missing lettuce princess. Being a great hero, this task was a simple one, as he had been there many times before. Your highness? Hello? Whatever the frick that was. A strange cat told me you'd call for me. Did I read that wrong? Yeah. As he wanders further, he stumbles upon a piece of paper stamped with the princess's seal. A letter? To whoever finds this letter, the cat princess has decided to relocate me to her castle for a little while. Please do not panic. I am not in any immediate danger. However, I would like rescuing at your earliest convenience. Yours truly, Princess Valerie. So this is a little game they play? Is this a little game they play? Is that why? Whatever. Let's continue. Aesop almost drops the letter in surprise. She's been kidnapped? It's truly terrible, isn't it? Whatever is the hero to do. The cat princess's servant almost seems to appear out of thin air. That weird cat from earlier. Did you have a hand in this? Hand over Princess Valerie right now! Do I look like I have her? The letter says she's with the cat princess right now. Don't worry, I'm here to help you. See, what the frick? How am I supposed to trust any... How am I supposed to trust anyone from the cat kingdom when your royalty's behind the kidnapping? Well, do you know where the cat kingdom even is? Wow. What about how to sneak into the cat castle unnoticed? I'll figure it out along the way. It would be a lot easier with a guide, you know. I'm a great hero. I don't need any help. Well, suit yourself. I know when my help isn't welcome. Rover spins around, dejected at the refusal of his help. I guess I'll just have to head home. Which is north of here, by the way. He bows politely before disappearing as quickly as he has appeared. Has is had. Freak my life. Good luck, hero. You must go north. Shortly after arriving home, the evil cat princess subjects the lettuce princess to a tour of the cat castle. Why does the lettuce princess have antennae? Or are those supposed to be roots? I forgot how every plant has roots. Let me not even ask that. Y'all mind if we just take a little detour? No? Lettuce roots are brown. I'll click on the image. What the frick then? Is she supposed to be like a slug then? Because I know some animals or bugs do mimicry. I don't know. She wanders around in a pattern. Only she understands. Valerie being dragged behind her as she goes. Eventually, most locations in the castle are covered. And with that, we are back in the main hallway. That was quite the tour, was it not? Thanks for showing me around. I appreciate it. We're in our tour at this most important place. Here will be your chambers. She points at the last door left unexplored, just off of the main hallway. I don't know. Actually, you can have the entire wing if you'd like. Aren't I generous? Are there any rules on where I can and cannot go? Well, I must ask, dear lettuce princess, that you do not attempt to escape without my permission. Where's the king and queen at? Unless it's like one of those situations where like, oh, you can't really become a king or queen unless you get married or some crap. Because wasn't that like a thing, or is that just some fantasy I read and I combined it with real life, whatever. It would defeat the whole point of you being kidnapped if you could just leave all willy-nilly, you see. You are free to roam around, though, preferably with me by your side. And if you get hungry, I will make you a snack. Dang, if only all kidnappers were like this. That was a terrible sentence. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I don't suppose we can have some tea? Tea? Yes, I believe that is a beverage of sorts. A wonderful idea. I love tea. Way better than not starting this. I'm not starting this. I'm grown now. I can't have this grudge with me. Do you want some right now? If it's not too much trouble. Then I will go and make a tea right away, for us to drink and such. Please wait right here. Oh, I didn't pick up. The little rabbit reaches the northern edge of the village and stares at the dense forest ahead of him. According to the weird cat, the cat kingdom is in this direction. If his voice changes, I'm sorry. I still don't know how he's supposed to sound. Sometimes I wish they had little voice lines so I can at least try to emulate that and not be embarrassed at myself. Because of course, like the art that has... I'm going to talk about this at the end. Let's see. According to the weird cat, the cat kingdom is in this direction. Frick. According to the weird cat, the cat kingdom is in this direction. That is, if his words are true. All the villagers have warned about this forest, but I don't have any carriage money. And I added a word there. The forest does not reply to his gaze. It stands, inviting him in, almost calling his name in the rustle of its leaves. Finding his resolve, he steps to meet it. If this is where I must go, then I'll do it. That's what a hero does. Without a moment wasted, he forgoes the safety of the vegetable kingdom and enters the forest. Back in the castle, Princess Patricia is rummaging through the kitchen's extensive pantry. Tea. Tea! I know what tea is, and I know how to make tea unlike anyone has ever seen. The best tea in all of the land. I need hot water and some kind of substance to put in the hot water. Yes, I believe those are the required steps. She never made tea in her life, has she? She finds the teapot, and fills it with water before placing it onto the stove. Perfect. Yes, it is all going according to plan. I will heat up the hot water. What the frick am I doing? To the hottest it will go. That way the tea will be the best. I mean, that's how you boil it, yeah? Now, to just... Ah! The cat princess grabs the hot metal with her usual hubris, only to find the kettle searing hot. She drops the kettle on the floor in shock, and it bounces across the tile. Realizing her mistake, she slumps to the floor, defeated. Hearing the crash, Valerie comes running. Are you okay, Patricia? I heard a loud crash. She sees the cat princess in her pathetic state, surrounded by a puddle of water. Horrible news, my dear Valerie. The tea has been thwarted. But not by any outside opposition, but by myself. I made such a mess of things. I read that right. I'm bugging. Losing the last little bit of composure she had, Patricia begins crying with deep, heavy sobs. I ruined tea time. I'm so sorry. Whatever. This is adorable. I love this already. Not at all, Patricia. I'm sure we can fix this. First, let me go and get something to mop this up with. Dodging the pools of water, She searches the kitchen for something absorbent. Those little, it's throwing me off. But lettuce can be red, right? There's like red lettuce. Or am I bugging him? I'm thinking of cabbage. Right? Frick. After dealing with the kettle and the spillage, Valerie patiently walks Patricia through all the steps necessary to make tea. Before long, they have their drinks. That's adorable. After much reassurance and a fresh pot of tea brewed, the cat princess is back in high spirits. They sit together in the sunroom, enjoying the afternoon rays. You know, I'm quite partial to a bit of catnip in hot water. That suffices as a tea, does it not? Normally, I subsist on carbonated drinks, though that's when Rover isn't looking. Y'all got carbonated drinks? I mean, I always heard people making soda out of pine needles or whatever. I need to try it, but I'm also, frick that. I'm scared of that. I don't know what can be in those pine needles. Speaking of which, he should have been back home by now. I wonder where he's gone into. I'm not fussy. Seeing a mammal such as yourself enjoy our exports make me happy. Any tea is perfectly good. Yes, wonderful. I will continue to have such a drink if it pleases you. I'll import enough for the whole continent to try the vegetable kingdom's many teas. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Rover, are you stalking? Yep, Aesop. Back in the forest, Rover finds Aesop wandering around without a clear direction. It's okay, it took me a bit to learn north, south, east, west. My teacher lied to me. They said north is right in front of me, south is behind me. But she had me looking south when that happened. So then when I told my brother confidently, oh yeah, south is that way. I mean, north is this way and south is that way. Freaking when we on the freeway, I was wrong, and it was very embarrassing because I knew he knew I was wrong there. Rover studies him for a while and determines that it's time to intervene. Was this a little rabbit lost deep in the forest? I'm just investigating all options, like a good hero does. For all I know, the princess has escaped and is running through the forest back to me. If I intercept her, she will suffer less than if she had to run all the way back home to her palace. I don't think Her Highness will let that little ball of lettuce out of her sight. Dang, I could not read that. That's on me for not reading it in my head first. I don't trust you or your... Yo, what is up with him being racist? Like, this is the second time. The first time I let it slide, like, okay, understandable that you wouldn't trust royalty from the cat kingdoms. Okay, they all serve the cat princess or whatever. But what is this? You ain't even... I mean, it can still fit under the same circumstance. Frick, I can't speak. Whatever. I don't trust you or your words. You're a cat, after all. Yeah, what the frick stereotyping now, are we? The cat princess. The villain of this tale. It is who your loyalties lie with. It's for that reason you are currently the enemy. I cannot trust you. Loyalties lie with. I don't know if I go as far as say that. Whatever is the case, I will save Her Highness, the lettuce princess, from that cat's crutches. Frick, clutches, I'm not redoing this. Tough to do such a thing while going in the wrong direction. Little rabbit hero hesitates for a moment before continuing on in the direction he judged was best. Suit yourself. I guess I'll keep watch a little longer. This is far more entertaining than heading back to the castle. As the sun begins to go down, Valerie begins to yawn more and more. Patricia takes note and decides enough is enough for today. Okay, look at you. It's supposed to be a 30-minute thing. I'm already 32 minutes in. Granted, I had to get able to take water breaks and stuff, so hey. Well, if it suits you, I think it's time to retire for the evening. Thank you. It's been a long day after all. All of this excitement has worn me out. And I have been the creator of such excitement. Yo, I can't do it. I'm not that far in yet. I'm still, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm still very frick, my life. I'm still very self-conscious or judgmental of myself right now. I don't even I'm not. Frick. Okay, hold on. That's it. Frick. I can't do it. I can't do it yet, but watch, y'all. One day I'll be able to read these lives out perfectly and correctly. But right now I'm way too self-conscious of myself to go that far. I'm not sure why. But it's probably something to do with childhood. I don't know. I'll be the creator of much more tomorrow, too. She takes the lettuce princess. What? She takes the lettuce princess to the main hall, just outside her designated room. Here you go. You can rest up here. I would advise against sneaking out in the middle of the night, as princesses need their beauty sleep. Terrible for you. What? Terrible for your cicada rhythm, or so I've been told. She's cicada. No, maybe, I don't know. Okay, no, it was wrong. Circadian rhythm, Your Highness?
Circadian.
Circadian?
Circadian.
Oh, I said it so wrong. Circadian rhythm. Freak, that don't even sound right. Yes, that's what I said, you see. My apologies. I think I must be getting extra tired. Retiring for the night sounds like a wonderful idea. If anything goes wrong, my door is always open. You remember where it is, don't you? Yes, but I think I should be okay for the night. Thank you. Very well. Have blessed dreams. Or blessed. Tomorrow, I will begin to work on our grand picnic activities. Princess Valerie curtsies deeply before closing the door to her room behind her. Don't be evil, Valerie. Actually, I don't think this is that type of visual novel. As day begins to turn to night, the rabbit grows concerned over his prospects of exiting the forest before it gets truly dark. His will unshaken, he continues to look for clues as to the correct direction and finds something orange out of the corner of his eye. Carrot? What's one doing all the way out here? He walks a little further ahead and sees another on the ground. Don't fall for this. How strange. It might be a trap, or someone marked the way through the forest to guide me. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I can't waste any more time. I suppose I'll have to trust it. The trees begin to thin as he exits the forest. He spots a campfire in the distance. Rover has set up camp, 2 tents and a small fire. Finally found your way out, I see. I'd offer something to eat, but I think we have pretty different palates. You set up camp? Do you plan on exhausting yourself walking all through the night? Through a bog? The letter said nearest convenience, did it not? I don't think it's very convenient to go without sleep. Aesop is suspicious, but his exhaustion overwhelms his reason, and he accepts the cat's help. Yes, I said and instead of so. Okay, I messed up. He retires to one of the tents and falls asleep as soon as he lies down. Is that a lettuce pillow? Patricia curls up. Thought I heard something. Patricia curls up into her bed full of many pillows and falls fast asleep. This night she dreams a very special dream. In this special dream, she sees a vision of herself dressed in white. When I can't pronounce words, light pouring from the stained glass windows illuminate a grand hall filled with decorations and flowers. All the people of the land has gathered to celebrate this great day. She strides down a long carpet up to a small set of steps, and there she sees the most beautiful sight she's ever seen. There stands Valerie, also dressed in white, wearing the most beautiful dress with a large train. I guess that's the back piece of it. Or the veil is the top piece. So yeah, it has to be the long poopy back part. Patricia is handed a bright green ring and slips it onto Valerie's finger. And the crowd cheers. Dang, already dreaming of marriage? I mean, they probably were friends for a long time. Let's see. Patricia leans in for a kiss. And then the dream ends. You tell me they cut out the best part? Oh, I hate with my dreams. I had a dream where I am not gonna say that right now. This is not the video to say that. This is the last video to say that. What the frick? The birds perched in the surrounding trees, sing their morning song, and stir the sleeping Aesop. Frick, I hear those S's hissing. That one was more on purpose. Frick, now I'm... Okay, whatever. As he comes to, he remembers the urgency of his mission and sits up, rejecting the comfortable embrace of the sleep any longer. He exits his tent and finds the campfire smoldering, and the other tent empty. The cat is nowhere to be found. I wonder where he's run off to now. No matter, I'll set off on my journey once more. I'm so sorry. He contemplates the state of the campfire, and if it's okay to leave everything as is, but decides the princess's rescue is far more pressing. What do you mean you ain't putting out the campfire? Oh, okay, so this whole kingdom's gone. As he treks down the path, the ground beneath him turns wetter, squishier. An earthy humidity about the air grows in strength. I guess this is the bog the cat mentioned. This is by far the furthest I've ever been out from home. Yep, I totally read that right. But for the princess, I will prevail. He quickens his pace, his boots muddying as he runs. The cat princess wakes with a stretch. Ah, that was a good sleep. I feel most rested, yes. And now for another wonderful day with— Wait! Patricia suddenly remembers her dream. That's right, I had a vision. Oh my god. A vision of the future came to me in my dreams. He scrambles out of bed and rushes to her mirror. As clear as day, I saw it, mine and Valerie's wedding. It was as grand as I presumed. We looked so lovely. I was motivated before, but Hold on. So it's a love at first sight type situation? Like you have a crush on this person and you don't even know fully? What the frick, Patricia? Okay, whatever. Let's continue. I was motivated before, but I have now been touched by divine energy. I am now a prophet, and I must start planning accordingly. She begins to pace around her room. I must plan today perfectly. Yes, I will start planning my envisioned day right here and now. For the picnic, we can start with a delicious meal. And then, once I have the lettuce princess in my grasp, I should impress her with some poetry. Surely if I can pick the right words and put them in the right order, she'll have no choice but to marry me. Okay. I don't think there's choices in this game. I think we're really just sticking along for a story. And I like that. I actually like this fresh breath of air. And so, the princess begins to struggle to string together a simple sentence. It'd be like that. Frick, I'm more of a wordy guy, not a planned wordy guy. She walks over to her writing desk to give it her best shot. Roses are... Oh, no, this can work. Roses are red, lettuce is green. You... Oh my. I want to say R. But that's H is way too far from A. So it could you are or you ate the most beautiful girl that I ever seen. Where is my praise, Rover? Where is my praise, Rover? All right, he's not here right now. Maybe something more eloquent. Dearest Valerie, you are the most lovely princess, aside from myself, that I've ever laid eyes upon. You remind me quite fondly of catnip. You also create the desire in me to roll around on the floor. Maybe a little too forward, yeah. This is so difficult, especially having to write it alone. She throws down her quill and paper and goes back to pacing around the room. I will try again when the mood strikes me. I have much to think about, yes. Lots and lots of thoughts to be thought. For now, I should attend to my dear guest. I wonder if she's awake by now. I ain't gonna lie. They picked a good background music because I think this has been on repeat for who knows how long? 44 minutes, and I have not grown tired of it. Patricia finishes getting ready and then walks down the hall to meet Valerie. She is already wide awake. My life. Sitting in the sunroom. I guess for photosynthesis or whatever. They do that, right? That wasn't a racist thing to say. As Patricia lays eyes upon her, she is captured by her beauty. Her slight transparency in the sun appears to make her glow. Okay. Patricia is caught off guard, and so Valerie begins the conversation between them. Such a lovely sunroom. I really like it here. It was built by the very best. I use it mostly to have my afternoon naps, you see. A great castle fit for at least one princess. Perhaps even more than one. You should have said, come on now. Come on, Patricia, lay it down. Okay, thank God photosynthesis exists for him. Are you familiar with the process of photosynthesis? Photo what? Your fellow highness? I draw a lot of my energy in the morning from the sunlight. So a location like this is just wonderful. Wonderbar. Frig, my life. I'm not sure why I love that word right now. How magical. By comparison, I do believe I am quite weak to the sun. It has an immense power over my ability to stay awake in the afternoon. Quite perplexing. It seems to happen the most in this room, so I must avoid it if I must be busy. Have you had breakfast? Do she eat? Oh, she does. Oh yes, your servants are quite accommodating. Wonderful. They are my servants, so naturally they are the very best. There, I know. They know how to treat, I heard something thud. Someone just opened the door, I guess. They know how to treat a princess such as yourself. I must also continue to uphold such a high level of service and accommodation, so I will take my leave for a short while. I must begin to work on the greatest picnic there has ever been. Or, dare I say, the greatest picnic there ever will be. Would you like some assistance? No, not at all. I must keep my ways a secret. You see, I need to surprise you with the contents of such a picnic. You don't even know what she eats. Hey, if you must, I'll wait here then. I'm excited to see what you'll come up with. Yes, of course. Patricia disappears down the hall before the picnic. Making pressure gets to her too much. Yep. Okay. Let's see. The swampy terrain is beginning to take its toll on the little rabbit, I bet. The thickness of the mud, the humidity of the air, all contributing to the slowing of his step. Fully enveloped in the haze of this environment, he once again finds himself lost. This place is playing tricks on me. I swear I was just on the path but a moment ago. After some wandering, he spots in the distance what looks like a small house. Unsure of where else to go, he pushes on to investigate. Back in the castle kitchen, Patricia begins preparing her magnum opus meal. On to preparing the most delicious picnic. The contents of this lunch will determine Valerie's entire opinion on me. I already have the most adorable picnic basket and the cutest checkered blanket. Yo, no, I still don't got it. I am most prepared. Now for the sandwiches. For myself, I will unravel the mysteries of the tuna sandwich, okay? And for Valerie, unfortunately, the cat princess has failed. Oh, that's not her talking to herself, my fault. Unfortunately, the cat princess had failed, there we go, to gather intel on the basics of non-mammalian diets. Okay. What do inhabitants of the Lettuce Kingdom eat? They drink tea and are mostly humanoid. So surely it's not just sunlight. I'm certainly excited by the prospect of learning something new about my future betrothed. But for now, this cannot do. Normally I would glean information by entertaining her with riddles, but on such short notice, I will have to adapt to the situation. Maybe I could pack different ingredients and make her a sandwich quickly while I distract her with my beauty. Yes, my God, she actually's doing it. Yes, I will simply bring everything. With such choice, surely I can figure out on the spot. And in the impossible situation, I make something not to her liking. I can just make another right then and there. It's perfect. I still can't roll my R's, and that makes me so mad. Cause I feel like I was listening to someone speak Indonesian, right? I don't know if that's the actual. Let me look this up. Okay, thank God that's actually the name of the language. It says they rolled their R's so much, and it hurted me. It actually hurt my soul, cause how the frick do you do that? Will I never be able to perfectly speak the language? I mean, granted, I don't even know like a single word from the language yet. But if I ever wanted to learn, like, I'd be just, whatever. After hedging her bets on her improvisational skills, there's no way that's how you say it. I think I like the first way I said it instead. She heads out of the kitchen with her basket full of ingredients. Frick, either you got a huge basket or very little ingredients. I mean, you say you'll bring everything, doesn't mean you'll bring the whole package. I guess it's like one or two of everything, whatever. Aesop carefully approaches the front door of the cabin, weapon in hand, the stick. Before taking another step, a voice calls out to him from inside. I can see you out there. Don't be shy. No, that's not. How the frick do witches sound? Whatever. We'll get to it while we get to it. It's been a while since I had guests. Nope, still not there yet. He hesitantly enters the abode. Oh, my apologies. Are you a mushroom? Not to hate. I just don't trust mushrooms. Genuinely, they're so freaking creepy. I don't know. It's not right. They're like jellyfish and mushrooms. Two things I will not trust. But I can work on it. Just not today. The woman greets him. What? The woman before him greets him in a warm voice. Frick! I can't do the witch one. Warm mushroom. I'm sorry. Eldritch. Just eldritch. That's what a mushroom is. Just eldritch. Evil. What a cute little creature you are. What brings you to my place of residence? Her eyes scan him up and down. I assume this isn't your final destination? Nah, I still don't like that one either, but it's what I got. I'm not a pro voice actor. There's a sense of urgency about you that makes me think you aren't staying for long. That's right. I'm on a quest to save a princess. As all great heroes must go on. I take it your journey is going well so far? You still have all your limbs. Still, after all. Okay, yeah, I added still beforehand. A creak at the front door makes Aesop turn his head. In the door stands Arova. Don't mind me, I saw you walk into a witch's den and I got worried. That's not his voice. Sorry. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're both still very much alive. So, it's not my time to shine just yet. Excuse me? Yeah. See, that's why I don't like mushrooms. Are you looking at? Is she looking at the screen? I will close this game right now if it goes down the creepy route. Let's see. I'm not in a rush. Decay is a patient beast after all. For now, I can offer you both refreshments. Don't drink that. If you'd like. Unpoisoned, of course. Don't drink that. Sorry, I'm just here to ask directions. Do you know the way to the Cat Kingdom from here? Can't your friend help you? He most certainly knows the way. She was looking at the screen, the camera. The viewer. Not me, she was looking at y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can trust him just yet. Let me get a closer look at him. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, what the frick? You don't look very trustworthy yourself, you know. My, a cursed or cursed little thing, or cursed. People say both things. I don't care. I don't care if I'm saying it wrong. Aren't you? Pardon? You talking to me or the rabbit? Why, you, of course, my little cat. If I can call you such a thing. Please get her out of it. I'm sorry. It's giving me freaking flight or flight. Flight? Yeah, genuinely. When it comes to mushrooms, flight or flight. How long have you been wearing that form? It can't be good for you long term, surely. Alright. That's interesting. I don't know what you could possibly be referring to. We're not here for any of this. We're here for safe passage through your swamp. My swamp? You talk as if I own it. It's the other way around, darling. The bog owns us all here. If you stay here long enough, that is. Stop looking over here, bro. This, what the frick? For a short journey, you'll be completely fine. Just head east from here and follow the path in the direction you wish to go. The witch points to a parting in the trees, just a little ways away from her cabin. In the distance lies a signpost with the names of the closest kingdoms. So, is she saying the bog is like haunted or, cursed to keep you there forever if you stay long enough? Or is that just like a figure of speech? In the distance lies a signpost with the names of the closest kingdoms. That's probably what we were looking for. Well, thank you for your time. Oh, and before you part, take one of these each. Don't take that, bro. This ain't trustworthy. Boop. Rover is already halfway through the door when the witch calls out. She reaches down into a cabinet beside her and passes them 2 vials of strange liquid. Oh my god. You'll need to drink these before entering the cave, if that's the way you are heading. Great. Now we're being given witch potions. Okay, enough of this. We're leaving now. But what about... it's time to leave, little rabbit. Now. Right now. Thank you. No, I vibe with Rover. He's the voice of reason here. But I'm also low-key... maybe I'm a little mycelium phobic or whatever. Rover pushes Aesop out the door and away from the witch's words. Oh, thank God she didn't look at the screen last second. Let's see. The sun is high in the sky as Patricia lugs her heavy picnic basket across the castle grounds. It's goofy. Okay. I think perhaps here is good, your fellow highness? I'm really fine with anywhere. And if you need help carrying that basket, I don't mind. Nonsense! I will carry everything, don't you worry. But yes, he will be the perfect spot, I think. Oh no. I'm scared. Come on, Patricia, reel it in. You're kinda losing it right now. Boop. Frick. She sets the basket down with an earthy dunk. It has just the perfect amount of sun, and lack of sun, that being the shade, of course. The view is superb. The view is superb with, I just can't say that, what the frick? With just enough of a pleasant breeze. And so, I dreamed this place to be good enough for our picnic. Wow. The view is superb with just enough of a pleasant breeze. And so I deemed this place to be good enough for our picnic, yes. She unfurls the picnic basket and gestures for Valerie to take a seat. Patricia sits down beside her, pulling out the different ingredients from the packed basket. I'm an hour in, y'all. Frick. It's supposed to be a 30-minute game. I need to... whatever. I'm literally start recording at 5 in the morning. Never mind, 7 in the morning because it's 8:30 right now. Ah, it's late. Patricia sits down beside her, pulling out the indifferent frick. Patricia sits down beside her, pulling out the different ingredients from the packed basket. First bread, which she then watches for Valerie's reaction. Valerie gives a slight nod, encouraging her to continue. Do not worry, my dear Valerie, for I have packed the finest of basics. I have beef, chicken, tuna, lamb, salmon, all of the richest meats the heart could desire. Whatever you would have, I have them here in this basket. What would you like upon your sandwich? I think I might have tuna. Are there no vegetarian options? Oh my god. Oh, vegetarian. Yes, of course. Remind me what that word means, if you could. Someone who eats vegetables, my dear cat. Hold on. Oh, let me see. A panic expression grows across Patricia's face as she realizes she hasn't packed anything but meats. Oh my god. Ah, yes, of course. I will go and get you some vegetables right away. Patricia scrambles up from the picnic basket, about to dash full speed to the kitchen to find something suitable. I said suitable with 2 O's. What the frick? Valerie tugs at the bottom of her dress to stop her from running off. Oh, it's quite alright. I can fix this predicament myself. Don't worry. Valerie then reaches around to the back of her head and plucks a lettuce leaf to put between the 2 slices of bread. Now that just threw me off, sorry. I'm not sure how to feel about that. The frick? There we go. This will suffice plenty. What? Will it? Yes. By removing the biggest leaves, it allows space for the smaller leaves to grow. This way, I can recycle any nutrients I might otherwise waste. It's the most efficient way of doing things, you see. I do see. Fascinating. What the frick? You doing, Patricia? Did I just say Patricia wrong? That's very genius of you, dear princess. I am in awe of your brilliance. If only I could eat my hairballs. You lick yourself? Patricia sits back down, amazed by the lettuce princess's resourcefulness. With her lunch disaster avoided, they continue to enjoy the time outdoors. The rabbit and the cat, oh god, I'm scared to know what the true form is now, reach the entrance of the cave system. A short trip through here, and we should be... What the frick? A short trip through here, and we should be on the border of the cat kingdom in no time. Lead the way. Alright. Okay, more trust. Yeah, what the frick? Trusting me now, are we? It's... Sorry, what the frick was my brain just doing? It's usually wise to trust a wise woman's words. Yeah, that threw me off. It's usually wise to trust a wise woman's words. Since you said you're okay, I'll trust you for the time being. That's all it took? I feel like I should be taking some offense to you trusting someone like that over me. Thank you. Whatever, I'll take what I can get. Actually, while you're answering my questions, I have another. Why don't you just take a carriage? Surely that's easier than all of this nonsense. You gonna walk the princess back through all this? When I'm just thinking about that. But let's see. True heroes do things the old-fashioned way. Kid, if you're hurting for money, I don't mind lending you a couple bucks. Dang. Okay, let's go. Aesop takes the vial the witch has given him and downs the contents in one large gulp. Really? Are you not going to drink yours? Absolutely not. I'm glad you didn't collapse on the spot after that. But I still have my reservations. Such as? Well, I suspect it won't agree with me. I'll leave it at that. Now then, if you're ready, your princess awaits. Rover dramatically bows and leads the way into the underground tunnel. Patricia waves her servants over to deal with the nearly untouched picnic basket, and two princesses continue their walk. Yeah, that's smart. I am quite pleased with how the picnic lunch has gone. Wouldn't you agree, dear Valerie? Yes, it was lovely. The bread you provided was very soft. As are many things in the cat kingdom, like the picnic basket. What? Blanket we sat upon, yes? Mm-hmm. Yes, that was lovely too. I do love the flowers you grow here. You have quite the range. It's quite magical. I'm surprised to find such a well-equipped garden in a nation such as this. What do you mean by that? Yeah, okay, it was a love at first sight situation. But let me say it after this, so you're gonna hear me say it twice. Ah, well, I took a keen interest in it a little while back, shortly after my first trip to the Lettuce Kingdom. So yeah, it was a love at first sight type thing, I guess. Okay. I was captivated by a certain, something, and I felt the need to mirror such beauty in my own home. I'm sure my efforts pale in comparison to the real thing, but I still tried. It's like a little slice of my own home. I'm quite appreciative. Another nice addition to a fun day out. You know, I also have a magical evening planned as well. Don't think the day is over just yet. Something so impressive, it would be nigh impossible not to fall in love with me upon this grand reveal. Or so I've heard. I'm looking forward to it then. I wonder what could be so impressive. Valerie smiles in such a way that makes Patricia's heart skip several beats. The only thing I'm scared about is this somehow failing. Cause who's moving? That's all I'm worried about. Maybe they'll fuse. No, you can't really fuse kingdoms. It's not the longest distance, but it's whatever. Yes, of course. The pressure to deliver on such high promises is beginning to dawn on her. Aesop wandered for a moment before entering the cave. Excuse me. How would the two of them navigate without a torch? He found his answer immediately as they stepped inside. Is he glowing? Oh no, it's crystals. A dim light emanated in the cave. As they went inside, it came into view that the rocks themselves glowed. Man, I'm jealous of people who can draw backgrounds and stuff like this. Because the shading alone, I wonder if they drew it one by one, like with the shapes they used, or did they draw like the whole thing in as a solid color, then did the shading and different lines and creases and stuff. It always makes me wonder, bruh. This is so good, though. Okay, let's continue, though. The crystalline, I don't freaking know how to say it. I know the words, don't know how to say it, I guess. Structures that jut out from the rocks shine the brightest. Aesop walks up to one, intrigued. I did not give it a long enough stop. Careful now. I once knew a guy who licked one of those on a dare. Got really sick after that, and better not be you. Well, I wouldn't recommend touching them, is what I'm trying to say. Aesop heeds the warning and backs off. Still, it is a beautiful place. Haven't come this way in such a long time. So it was you, or maybe it wasn't. It could have been a friend of yours. They carry on for a while, enjoying, but not touching, the sights in front of them. The path opens up a ways in, to an area not only full of crystals, but of giant spores. Whoa, these weren't here last time. By the way, are you feeling dizzy at all? Little Rabbit shakes his head. Really? Nothing at all? If anything, I feel better in here than I did in the bog. The air was so thick there. Humid air is so fun to breathe in. Maybe I need to take a break. Ever since I came in here, I've been feeling a bit nauseous. I wonder why. You may just have to drink the potion, bro. It's probably the stale air. Too much outside, and now I'm feeling sensitive. He takes another look at the large spores. Wow, spores. I wonder if these things have anything to do with it. He walks up to one, examines it for a moment. Yep, before collapsing onto the ground. Oh my god. Outside the cave, Rover finally comes to. What? Where am I? He jolts up from the dirt path outside the cave. I pulled you out of the cave. What the frick? I pulled you out of the cave after you fainted. Oh, there's people going downstairs. Really? Oh, okay. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Wait, is that a horrible taste in my mouth? Did I throw up? I gave you the witch's potion. Figured it would help. It looks like it did the trick. Rover panics. Is it his tail, maybe? Because I'm looking at that now. I haven't been looking as much earlier. But it may not be. Rover panics as he looks over himself for any signs of change. Upon finding none, he lets out a sigh of relief. Well, thanks for the help. Don't know what would have happened if you weren't there. I guess you would have choked on spores. That's a terrible way to go. But at least I guess he didn't feel pain, just dizziness and a little discomfort. Actually, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been in there in the first place. He sits back down, realizing just how exhausted he feels. Okay, enough's enough. I'm calling the carriage for the rest of this journey. But, save it! I'm not walking another step. Can't yell. People are right next to me working. I'm bugging. I need to this is why I should have recorded at 5 Wacko when you woke up, but no, we had to watch the Staff 9 video. I mean, it was Staff 9, but whatever. I almost suffocated back there. I was poisoned. Whatever it was, I'm not putting myself in unnecessary danger anymore. Consider this your reward for dragging me out of there. Fine. Oh, new area. Ballroom. Patricia walks into the ballroom and looks over the decorum one last time. The stage is set, music is playing, the guests will arrive soon, and the buffet is primed and ready. She looks everything over, nodding at each of her servants as a sign of her approval. Yes! Break, one day I'll roll my R's. Perfect. Everything is going according to plan. I have kept my dress lovely and clean throughout the day, so it will suit me well for tonight's event. It's a shame that I cannot procure a spare gown for our dear lettuce princess, but no matter, she looks lovely no matter what she wears. I need to make a good impression. Surely this will all suffice. She paces around the room a couple of times before gathering the courage to show Valerie. Okay, everything should be ready enough now. Meow, I'm not sure. She wanders the halls for a moment and finds Valerie sitting again in the sunroom with a cup of tea. There you are, my dear captive. I have something most grand to show you. Oh, is this a surprise? Is this the surprise you talked about earlier? Why, yes. I'm glad you were listening, my dear highness. Let us not wait any longer. Let me show you the great surprise. Can't be as long as I want to be. I'm sorry, y'all. She pulls Valerie away from her tea in a hurry. Valerie doesn't get much time to protest. Patricia takes... Frick, I'm starting to notice the music more. Patricia takes Valerie's hand and leads her through the large doors and into the ballroom. Why did I say it like that? Ballroom. There we go. Valerie gasps in awe at the sight of it all, and Patricia is pleased with such a reaction. What's this? Some kind of event? Why, yes, my dear fellow princess. Very perceptive of you. It will be a ball, you see, held in the ballroom. Very devious of me, no? It is certainly a sight to behold. You must have put a lot of effort into this. Planned months in advance, my dear princess. Everything is perfectly calculated. It goes without saying that I expect you to be in attendance, if you don't mind, that is. I will give you a couple hours to get ready. Our guests have yet to arrive, but then the merriment shall begin. Patricia bows and leaves. What? Bows low before slinking away, leaving the lettuce princess to get back to her tea. Oh, frick. Oh, no. You're coming too soon. The carriage drops the rabbit and the cat off at the gate of the castle. Wonder, so this world does have magic and curses and stuff in it, so I wonder how this works. The second his feet hit the pavement, Aesop launches into a sprint towards the front doors, but is swiftly caught by the tail of his scarf. Not so fast, little rabbit. This is our kingdom, and we don't run in all willy-nilly. A rabbit barging in all by himself? Quite suspicious, don't you think? Wouldn't it be much better, and more importantly, faster and easier, if you were accompanied by one of the cat princess's servants? Aesop relaxes against Rover's grasp. Ah, we've come so far, you and I. Finally listening to my great reasoning. Very well. No, I'm bugging. I didn't skip anything. Very well. Let this mere servant escort you to the princess's location. If I remember correctly, she had plans for some kind of ball happening this evening. Glad I dodged having to sort all that out. They make their way into the castle, bypassing any security along the way. Aesop ganders at the decor. Quite the fancy place, isn't it? The Cat Kingdom is quite wealthy, you see. We make an absolute fortune selling merchandise with our faces on it. Something about our looks drive the human kingdom crazy. Oh, so there are humans. Like full-on humans, not like humans would. Unless the humans have monkey bits, then hey, that would be kind of funny. That and maybe the magic charms we put on the items. Aesop is a little ahead, staring at one of the many tapestries. Or tapestries, you can say it both ways. Not interested in hearing about our trade? Ow, my freaking funny bone. Agreements? I don't blame you. Heroes shouldn't involve themselves in the nuances of soft power. They reach the doors to the ballroom. Rover gives the guards a "he's with me" look, and they bow before letting them both inside. Come on, y'all couldn't come later. I'm trying to see this through. Like I need to see these two get together now, or at least a crumb of them moving. Even though I'm still not sure if Patricia knows that she's in love. I feel like she has to know, but she's also personality-wise, you know, whatever that means. I don't know the right word. Valerie stares out into the night, admiring the view from the ballroom's balcony. Trying to escape from such a height, my dear princess? You're out of luck, you see, for there is no ladder nearby, nor vines to climb down from. I'm afraid you'll simply have to enjoy this wonderful evening I put together instead. Oh, not at all. I was simply enjoying some of the fresh night air. The stars are just as pretty here as they are back home. Perhaps we'll have a night walk one of these days. On the full moon, of course, to minimize the risk of tripping. Is everything to your liking? Not too loud or busy? Well, I do feel a little out of depths not knowing anyone, but it's only natural, as I'm not from around here, whatever. Oh, the people here are nothing to be scared of. One command from me, and they will all leap from this very balcony. Crazy. And I extend every power I have to you as well. It is us with the power, so do not fret. Patricia extends her arm for the princess to take. Y'all not hear that squeak, right? Come with me. I'll introduce you to all my nobles. I'm sure they will find you most interesting and beautiful. After that, maybe a dance or something to eat. I corrected my blunder from earlier and have arranged the finest vegetarian options this kingdom could muster. In a few hours' notice, that is. My garden came in most useful. Yet another example of my own brilliance. Oh, they didn't harvest everything just to accommodate me, did they? I don't want all your hard work, Wow. I don't want your hard work to be spent. To been spent. Frick. I don't want your hard work to have been spent. All. Frick. I don't want your hard work to have been all spent in a night. Never fear, dear Valerie, for I have quite the set of green thumbs. I'll simply plant more. You may eat your hair as a novel party trick if you wish to amaze my guests as you did me. But no garden harvest can beat the satisfaction of providing for someone as beautiful and wise such as yourself. Okay, hold on. Where's this? Okay, when the rest start coming in? I could also do with your advice on which is edible. For one such as myself, I am not fully sure, you see. Oh, in that case, I'd love to go through everything. I'll point out every plant's uses. Excellent! Not only will this be a lovely night of merriment, but one of education as well. They head inside, and the guests are quite fascinated with the lettuce princess, asking her many questions about her kingdom. When asked why she made the trip out, she gives a polite response about Patricia generously hosting her. She handles everything with grace and elegance, as expected of a true princess. Aesop keeps an eye on her throughout the night, shooing away the catfolk who are curious about the bunny in their... I didn't say bunny like that. In their midst. Rover holds a plate of vegetables out in front of him, urging him to take it. I figured you wouldn't take the time out to get this yourself. Wow, my throat is dying. Your Highness... Your princess is fine, see? Nothing wrong with her. She even looks to be having fun from this angle. Who knows what happened before we got here? I have an idea, but it's probably not as exciting as you would imagine. A picture of mostly the cat princess tripping over herself and the poor lettuce princess having to help her up. Okay, it was only like once, technically. Only once. The lettuce thing, you know. Yeah, I guess, yeah. He takes a sip of his glass of wine. Well, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the night. Don't bother them until everyone's left, okay? It'll look real bad if you involve a ton of civilians. Might have to be escorted out, if that were the case. They'll all be done before midnight. The princess doesn't like to lose out on beauty sleep. Aesop heeds Rover's words and continues to watch the princesses carefully. As the night winds down at around 11 p.m., Aesop... Why do I keep doing that? Aesop, Rover, and the two princesses are left standing in the hall, mainly of castle staff. Aesop takes this as his moment to reveal himself and step in. A rabbit? I don't remember inviting someone such as yourself. No matter, did you enjoy the evening? I'm sure it was quite wonderful. Okay, what the heck? Not really a bad person either. Because someone broke in on my party, I may have to kick him out. I'm doing worse than kicking them out. What are you talking about? They're going to the dungeon. Let me stop. No, I wouldn't. Oh, hello, Aesop. Nice to see you here. Lettuce Princess, I have come to save you. What? Playtime's over, Your Highness. Let's return your captive before others begin to notice. It's been like 2 days. I think they're cool. What's this, Rover? Are you finally turning against me? Not today, Your Highness. I'm simply looking out for you and the good of our feline kingdom. It would be bad. It would be bad if word got out you were kidnapping Vegetable Kingdom royalty, would it not? Might impact your ability to trade with them down the line. I swear, I'm the only person in the world who cares to think about such things. Well, I suppose there was a good point. However, I will only relinquish the Lettuce Princess if the Lettuce Princess agrees. Thank you, Wacko. You cannot force someone to be unkidnapped, you see, huh? They all turn to Valerie. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be staying too long. Thank you for having me, Patricia. I had a wonderful time. What the frick? Okay, hold on. Frick, forgot. People are working. I can hear them in the phone call right now. Let me relax. I'm just cheesing now. I just have to smile. She takes the cat princess's hands, leans over, and kisses her. Let's go. Let's go. The kiss lasts only a couple seconds. Only a couple seconds. That's already long. I'm not sure why I paused on that one, but they were the longest seconds of Patricia's life. Her eyes go wide and her whole body tenses. Valerie pulls away, giving the still frozen cat princess a wink. She is then escorted out of the room by Aesop, curtsying low as she leaves. She's still frozen, yep. Patricia, still stunned, waves goodbye to Valerie as she begins to process what happened. And here I was thinking, nothing could make you speechless. I did think the lettuce princess was rather relaxed about all this. Guess that explains that. Would you like me to escort you to your room, your highness? You look like you're about to faint. Rover searches high and low for the cat princess, but she is no... Did she just get kidnapped? Well, kidnapped too? He looks up and down the halls, outdoors, in the castle grounds, and in the sunroom, despite it not being her typical napping time. While not entirely unusual in and of itself, he grows concerned as she is not in any of her usual hiding spots. Milady, where have you gone now? He knocks on her bedroom door, letting himself in when he hears no response. Yep, and... Oh, no letter? Oh, no, a letter. Please. Oh, God, please, the grammar. I'm ready. Not in here either. But, oh, what's this? He notices a hastily scrawled note resting on her desk. Dear whoever this letter finds, I have been kidnapped by the lettuce princess. What? Why you type it like that? Not type it. Why'd you write it? What the frick? I am having a fantastic time. Do not come rescue me. I do not plan to return anytime soon. Good luck. I'm sure the kingdom will be fine without me. Fantastic. What am I supposed to be doing about this? P.S. Rover, if you're reading this, you can be king while I'm gone. I can think of none better. Oh, well, that answers the question, who was going who, where? Ah. Alright. He considers this new predicament and decides against sending anyone to rescue her. Well, if that's what the princess wants. Works for me. Now I don't have to stage a coup, huh? Rover, you're not a good person, are you? Excuse me? Guess I'll go tell everyone we needed Balder. What the frick? And they probably weren't gonna take her out, like, execute her, right? I don't know. If they already charming items they send over to the humans, they probably would take out the royalty. And so the two kingdoms lived happily ever after. Soon the cat kingdom was under new management, and the two nations prospered. The cat kingdom greatly stabilized under Rover's control. Understandable. Yeah, okay, that's why they wanted to coup, because Rover was probably handling everything anyway. The vegetable kingdom took a while to adjust to the new royal family member, but the presence of such a novel character won out in the end. Patricia never quite got used to eating vegetarian, and so imported a lot of meat. Relations between the vegetable and cat kingdoms were never better. Aesop remained a great hero, continuing to help others in their time of need. The end. 1 hour and 30 minutes, y'all. I more than tripled. Okay, it's 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 44 seconds, but I'm rounding it up. I don't care if you gotta go by 5 and up to round it. Okay, now it's 5 and up, so yeah. Break, man. You tell me I tripled the time I was supposed to take to beat this? That's kind of impressive yet depressing that I still haven't grown out of this. Like with my model employee series, whatever. But this was honestly, I love it. I love the characters and everything. I hope to see more of this universe, if possible. If not possible, and this is like a one-shot, I'm okay with that too, because it will stay fond in my heart. The memory, I don't freaking know what I'm trying to say. I will enjoy it for, longer. No. I will enjoy it even long after I'm done with it. So like even once I close the game, it will still stay dear to me. That's what I mean to say. Whatever. If you guys enjoy it, make sure to check out the creator down below. I'll have the link to the game in the description. Actually, what's in there about? Well, there was a VN? I mean, visual novel jam? What the frick? But yeah, I will enjoy this. And I did enjoy this. I'm bugging. So y'all already make sure, tell the creator how much you enjoyed it as well. Link will be in the description. Hey, rate the game higher if you can. I already said tell the creator good things, right? Like talk about how much you enjoyed it. If you know, whoever sees this, because I haven't been uploading in a while, and I know what this does to my channel, and now I'm reaping what I sown. But hey, it is what it is. I'll see you guys in the next one. I guess after this, y'all will be seeing Unbeatable later today, since I already recorded that one like a few days ago, and I'll get to editing it finally. So I don't have to record twice today, because frick, I read for an hour and 32 minutes now. Well, I played this game for an hour and 32 minutes. I'll see you guys in the next one though, alright? See ya. You know, I'm quite partial to the bit of catnip in hot water that suffices as tea. Does it? What the frick did I just say? You know, I'm quite partial to the bit of catnip in hot water that suffices. Frick. You know, I'm quite partial to a bit of catnip in hot water that suffices. Frick. Why is it the F? Why is it the F?